I hope you don't mind. Hi, Vakwena.
Hi, Manzi. Hi, Z. So
I hope you don't mind, my brother. I'm going to say this in English now so that everyone can understand.
He asked for closer.
I'm going to say it in English. I think for those two gentlemen, from my side, I'm very proud of what they've achieved. More especially if you look at a guy like Cheslin Kolbe. See, I touch on it now. Some people, they said he wasn't good enough in the sense of his physique. Do you understand? And there's one thing that I respect about Cheslin. He's probably got one of the guy with one of the biggest heart in the world, you know. And you've seen the things that he has achieved, you know. And I'm very happy for him. I'm very happy for his family, you know, to be able to play 50 test matches for your country. And you can't ask for any better guy like those two gentlemen, you know. They really love South Africa, you know. They really, Cheslin Kolbe with that size, I always laugh at him after the games because sometimes his face is always going through pain, you know. And it shows, you know, for someone who's got a young family, you know, but they still put their bodies on the line for their country. You know, I've got massive respect for those two gentlemen. So I'm very, very happy for Cheslin. Also, more especially the background where he comes from, the sevens background, you know. So getting an opportunity to 15s and then he becomes one of the great players in the history, you know. So I'm very, very proud of him, of what he has achieved. And then on the other side, you've got Gazza, you know. Everyone knew that he was a special rugby player since the young age at school. You've seen what he has achieved at school, you know. But one thing that I like about him is the way he just touched on it, you know. Very professional, you know. Even after training sessions, Gazza will stay for extras, you know. Very, very humble with all the talent that he's got. But he's a very, very good example, you know. We've got youngsters that are coming through in our system, a guy like Willemse, you know. So I'm very, very happy for them and for them to be good leaders to those youngsters that are coming through. See, I just mentioned now, you know, with the youngsters that are coming into our system, you know, they bring new energy, you know. But once again, I think those guys, they set a good example. So once again, congratulations to both of them. And it's still hard to believe that they're only on 50 test matches. If you think about it, you know, Gazza has been there with us since probably 2019 World Cup, you know. So yeah, very happy for them, and hopefully we can make it special for them tomorrow also.
I just wanted to add the last thing, what I love about them too is, first of all, Cheslin is my roommate. I speak to him all the time, and I see all.
I want to tell you that.
Yeah, he is my roommate.
Okay.
I swim between both. But the way Cheslin, his father, says the story in Chasing the Sun about how he was told he was too small, and like we know him, and he had that all back of his head, but the things that he does, the way he tackles, the way he gets up in the air, and he doesn't care how he falls. And both of them, they've been asked to play many positions in the team. They don't care. They just go and they'll do whatever the team needs. And also, the way they play reminds me of the community they come from. I saw videos of Gazza playing touch rugby. There's no difference on how it's playing now international stage. And you look at the video of him stepping and moving around. That's so encouraging for the people that are coming from there, that they haven't lost the love that they have the rugby and what made them play rugby, and they're still using what worked for them back then. So it's really good to see when Gazza gets the ball, whenever he gets the ball. I also don't know where he's going. I don't think he also knows where he's going. So it's really cool.